past 30 years, the Nigerian financial sector has undergone some reforms, including government diversifications of its holdings, setting up of regulators for the sector to ensure proper corporate governance, among others. But since then, this sector, which is key to the nation's development, is still fraught with some of these challenges, including adherence to corporate governance best practices among players in the sector, as well as harsh policies from its regulators. Some of these challenges, according to the speakers at the summit, can be overcome if governments adhere strictly to tight fiscal policy measures.
And how can they be resolved? There are very many threats, and I'll name them. The biggest is the regulators. The regulators can determine which bank is profitable or which bank is not profitable. That should not be the case. They are too powerful.
The CBN to set the rules and regulations and to monitor the health of banks, the NDIC to ensure deposits, and AMCON to buy problem loans. A safe and sound banking sector is the responsibility of the board of directors of banks, as well as the regulators of banks.
Speakers at the summit also expressed worry over the size of debt of the Nigerian government. This, they say, is very large and will tend to drive interest rates high, and warn that the government should take measures to address these challenges to prevent macroeconomic crisis.
It's a complicated issue. CRR has a purpose. We know 0% is too low, but we think 32.5 is too high. But we're not consulted.
The size of the debt of the federal government, the Naira debt of the federal government, is very big, and it will tend to drive up interest rates. And when interest rates are high, people are less able to use debt efficiently. The likelihood of default is higher, and the loss of capital for the banking sector is higher.
Established at the 13th Annual Bank Directors Seminar in 1997, the Bank Directors of Nigeria is a not-for-profit organization set up to represent the interests of bank directors. It also aims at promoting sustainable banking best practices within banks in Nigeria and collaborate with regulatory agencies and other stakeholders to ensure public interests. Make a Arise News.